Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Birminology on Lettermen Row. I am Jeremy Birmingham. This is Corey Dennis, Ohio State's quarterback coach, first-year quarterbacks coach. So first of all, congratulations on the opportunity and the promotion that you earned. I'm just going to start there, okay? Because I know there's this concept out there that you didn't earn this job, and I know full well that Ryan Day isn't going to give you this job if you didn't earn it. How has this last month been for you with processing or dealing with that sort of talk from people?
You know what? First of all, I really don't listen to the talk or anything like
that's
that.
A smart decision.
So the first thing that's taken care of. But then also too, being around Coach Day. I mean, I was with him every day for the past 3 years, and so that I kind of say that was my job interview. So he kind of knows what I'm about, what I've been able to do, what I'm capable of. So he, like you said, he wouldn't have hired me if he didn't think I was ready.
You've been in this building for 5 years, which is crazy. And you finally got an opportunity in this last month to get out on the trail and actually go visit kids at their schools. And what was that like for you? Obviously, you don't mention names, but what was it like just to go out there and meet all these coaches that you've talked to on the phone, you've interacted with, but how was that different as opposed to the last 5 years for you?
So actually, it wasn't my first time. So
whoa,
yeah. So that's
we're breaking
first
ground here.
Yeah, breaking ground. No. So last December,
I
was able to go. Yeah,
you were the assigned 10th.
Yep. So I was able to get out on the road and go, like you said, meet people and do things. But just kind of like you said, being able to go out again. I mean, it is cool. I mean, you do enjoy it. You finally, like you said, get to put faces to names with coaches and things like that. And but it is fun. It is.
What's the reception, I guess? I mean, these coaches obviously know you're walking into a building with Ohio State on your jacket or your shirt, right? But as a coach, as a young coach who's worked with Urban Meyer, who's worked with Ryan Day, do you find that you have a different level of gravitas maybe than a coach of your age and experience would otherwise?
I think just regardless, you make a first impression no matter what's on your chest, whatever logo it is. So when you walk in and you talk to somebody, then that's kind of when your opinion forms. So I feel like no matter what school I was at, who I've worked with, kind of walking in, they're going to make an opinion of you for themselves.
You had an opportunity, and I think for a minute at least, you believed full well that you were moving to Fort Collins, Colorado.
Yep.
Can you just walk people through that 2-week stretch when everything kind of, you had probably been to Colorado and
yep.
maybe even had picked out an apartment or started looking at moving trucks. Like, how the hell did that change so fast, and how happy were you? Not just, obviously it's Ohio State, but the fact that you didn't have to move your family.
No, first of all, I did have an unbelievable opportunity. Colorado State was an unbelievable place, is an unbelievable place. Coach Steve Adazio is going to be extremely successful. I mean, he's about the right things. He's going to kill it there. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that. Obviously, getting a phone call from Coach Day to come back to a place like this, and it was unbelievable. So being able to not move my family. I mean, I'm invested in this place. Both my boys were born here. My wife, she's been a part of this place. So it was really cool when Coach Day called me, let me know, and then also too, being able to go tell my wife and Nikki, she's sitting there and she's bursted out in tears. I mean, we love this place. We want to be here. So. It's exciting.
The good news for you, you're at Ohio State, obviously. You're not at Colorado State because Lettermen Row's Austin Ward would have been rooting against you. He's a Wyoming fan.
Oh,
and
bring the boot back, right?
So he would have been really adamantly opposed to any success of yours, which I'm guessing now you can feel better. That doesn't have to happen. Corey, on the recruiting trail, what is it that you're going to be looking for in a quarterback that is maybe, I don't know, I don't want to say different than what Coach Day or Coach Meyer was looking for, but do you have a set of things that you're prioritizing? Do you see things a little different than those guys did?
I definitely don't see things differently. We're all on the same page. We're all in Coach Day, myself, Coach Wilson, everybody, we're all in great alignment on those kind of things. But just real one quick snippet is you want somebody who competes
Yeah.
I mean, JT Barrett might have been the most competitive guy. It didn't matter where we're, racing to tie your shoes the fastest. JT was going to try to win. So, I mean, just if I just said one characteristic, you want a competitor and somebody who wants to win at everything they do.
I use 2 bunny ears when I tie my shoes.
Yeah. I'm the same way, actually.
Oh, really?
2 bunny ears, double knot it.
That's so rare. Most people nowadays all use 1 bunny ear, but I was always taught with 2 bunny ears.
Well, I got the 3-year-old coming up, so we're definitely going to be a 2 bunny ear
2 bunny ear family.
Yeah, there you go.
How for you? I mean, you've had the opportunity as a quarterbacks coach to work with Dwayne Haskins, to work with Justin Fields, and in this last cycle, the recruiting cycle that just finished up, you were obviously involved in the evaluation and development of the relationship with Jack Miller, and then C.J. Stroud at the end. Like, how valuable are those relationships and how they were formed for you in moving forward with 21, 22, 23 types prospects?
Relationships are always valuable, and it's one of those things that Ohio State's a special place, and we're doing some really special things at the quarterback position. Coach Day is an unbelievable mind when it comes to quarterback play and how to develop a quarterback. He's had ultimate success, everywhere he's been. So, there's a lot of gravity that pulls kids into Ohio State. So, it's a special place, and people, want to be here.
When it comes to watching quarterbacks, and that's obviously going to be a big part of your job moving forward, how important is throwing the football versus the mental makeup versus accuracy versus power versus how well someone can move out of the pocket, in the pocket? Like, how do you prioritize the physical characteristics? I mean, I know the company line is one exceptional trait, right?
Yeah.
And then but you as a quarterback Ryan may want a guy who's 6'4", 210 pounds, and then there's JT Barrett's of the world, right? Do you have a preference?
I think
when you create a guy, when you create a player on NCAA football when you were younger, what type of quarterback were you making?
So here's what it is. It really, truly is the company line of it has to be one exceptional trait. No matter what it is, he just has to be elite at something. And then from there, great coaches can put guys in the right situation where, you've seen it in the past with Coach Day where, JT Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, and Justin Fields couldn't be any more different in a quarterback except the fact of the matter that, 1, they were all extremely competitive, and then 2, they have some elite trait. And so from there, then that's kind of how you build. But to sit there and say, hey, this is our system, we're going to go get that system guy, it's just your system is built around who you have. Right.
And because everyone made the same quarterback, 6'4", 220 pounds, with a 98 in speed. And
just keep running. Yeah, absolutely.
And in your time here, you worked first couple of years with Zach Smith and then with Ryan, obviously as his quarterback assistant. What is the thing that you learned from Zach was a very good recruiter. Ryan's an elite recruiter. Obviously, Urban Meyer is a guy you know well and as a very good recruiter. What is the 1 or 2 things that you picked up from those guys that you think is going to serve you best in this role as you start to go out and recruit your guys?
Well, the one thing that I've taken away from all those guys is you have to be yourself. Like, you have to be, I have to go be Corey Dennis. I can't try to go be Ryan Day. I can't try to go be Kevin Wilson or Brian Hartline or Kerry Combs. I have to go be myself. And then just if you stay true to that, then obviously, your relationships will start building from there.
But those guys have all taught, they all have their own style. I mean, what is your style? Or is it just, I'm just always going to be relaxed?
No, I'm still going. I'm gonna, we're still hitting it, and your style is always evolving. Your style is always changing. But for you to back yourself in a corner and say, hey, this is me. This is who I am. I don't know.
What is the transition been like for guys like Justin Fields and Gunnar Hoke, people that have known you in the last year? Is the conversation different in the quarterback room now, or is just having CJ and Jack in there make it easier to kind of start fresh?
Yeah, every season's a new season. Every room's constantly changed. There's always new guys flowing in and out. Having those guys in there, it is kind of cool. But conversations don't change. They're still, we're still going to do things the way that Coach Day wanted them to be done. There's still, he has, a method that he likes to get done, and I'm just going to kind of hopefully enhance and just kind of put my spin on things.
You're not a super active social media user, it doesn't seem like. But I mean, have you started to think about when you get your first commitment? Like, is there going to be a GIF? Are you gonna have,
I don't know.
Is it a GIF? I don't care. How are you going to celebrate it? I mean, Larry's got his little his memoji or whatever where he does the boom, and obviously Carrie is the hashtag king. I mean, have you started to think about how that first celebration is going to go?
You know what? I just got to figure out social media and get a little more active before we worry about that.
You're 28 years old. Like, how do you not know social media?
No, I do. I like social media. I'm more of a kid guy on social media.
A what?
A kid guy. The 2 kids. I got my 2 boys. That's my social media.
Okay,
that's where I am.
It's a little different. So, anyway, I appreciate Corey taking some time, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to sit down. That's Corey Dennis. He's Ohio State's new quarterbacks coach, and you're going to see him for a couple more years probably here. I'm Jeremy Birmingham for Lettermen Row. This has been Bermanology. Thanks for watching.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe below to get the latest videos from Lettermen Row.
We got Letterman Live, we've got the practice report, we got rapid reaction. Hey, and you know we got Buck IQ with Zach Bourne.
For sure. We got recruiting breakdowns with Berm. We got whatever you need. Ohio State football and Ohio State athletics, we've got you covered here at Lettermen Row.